In the dazzling world of TV hosts, where most of them like some serious melanin action, some stars shine extra bright. We are talking about the legendary black TV hosts who didn't just host shows, but owned them. Welcome to Celebrity Legends. Starting off with a late-night sensation, Arsenio Hall.
You too young to know anything about woo woo woo.
Did we hear some woof? Arsenio's signature howl. The man conquered late-night shows in the 90s. Being a regular on the stand-up comedy circuit, his incredible talent paved his way to the Arsenio Hall Show, which was an absolute game-changer. Why? Because the show wasn't just about interviews. Instead, it was a platform for showcasing diverse talent, especially in the music world. Everyone from Prince to Madonna dropped by to jam. And let's not forget the legendary moments, like Bill Clinton playing the saxophone. Arsenio had a knack for bringing out the fun side of his guests. He took a hiatus from the late-night scene, but came back in 2013 with a new version of his show, where the woof was back. However, Arsenio's not just about laughter. He's got a heart too. He's been involved in various charitable efforts and causes over the years. So there you have it, Arsenio Hall, the guy who howled his way into our hearts and into late-night TV history. How can one talk about TV hosts and not include the OG of all media, Oprah Winfrey? With the stereotype rags to riches past, who would have believed that this young black girl from Mississippi would change history forever? Her career was filled with highs and lows, but nothing could dim Oprah.
I know now that I am where I am because I always believed I could get here. Always believed it.
With a love for reading books and unbelievable intellect and charm that no one could deny, her radio gig came pretty early in her career, and TV soon followed. AM Chicago turned into The Oprah Winfrey Show, which became a cultural sensation. While audiences were only used to seeing white male hosts at the time, seeing a woman of color was an absolute breath of fresh air. But it wasn't just the color of her skin or her gender that got her to where she is. The woman is incredibly talented and has a zeal like none other. Awards, you say? Tons. In a nutshell, her love for her work, her audience, and her passion for life made her so inspiring to the masses that she became not just a superstar, but a role model for generations. But not all of our picks were born TV hosts. Some were football players who turned into TV sensations. And did you guess who we are talking about? Yes, it's none other than Michael Strahan. The defense football player rocked the field before he went ahead to conquer TV. But retirement wasn't for him. Currently hosting shows like Good Morning America, Michael adds in a kick of NFL wisdom from time to time. However, his career as a host was filled with some major drama. One of the most prominent controversies was his abrupt departure from the morning talk show Live with Kelly and Michael.
I hear that you have some news.
Yeah, some news. Been in news that I'm leaving this show.
His announcement that he was leaving the show to join Good Morning America came as a surprise to his co-host, Kelly Ripa, and led to a period of tension and media scrutiny. But his hosting in Good Morning America is solid, and he has received much love for his work, unlike his personal life and dressing choices. What do you get when you mix some stunning good looks with a comedic genius and a side of activism? Trevor Noah was one of the most successful TV hosts of Daily Show, and his fans have still not recovered from his exit. Born during apartheid in South Africa, his unique upbringing shaped his comedy. His stand-up gigs on race, identity.
A life without spice was so hard, that it made white people sail around the world to find it.
And all the tricky stuff made him a hit, and international fame just had to follow. He became the first person of African descent to host The Daily Show. However, his past before The Daily Show wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, as many of the tweets that Trevor posted before he became the host of The Daily Show were criticized as offensive and insensitive. But the guy has always spoken about controversial topics with a side of comedy. Makes one wonder how becoming a host of a TV show suddenly makes you less offensive to the public. Regardless, Trevor is much more than laughs. He's an advocate for equality, education, and humanitarian causes. His memoir, Born a Crime, has humor and heart. So, to sum it all up, Trevor's life is a testament to resilience, using humor to break barriers, and making a positive impact on the world, one joke at a time. Talking about legendary black TV hosts and not mentioning Steve Harvey would be a big no-no. The Steve Harvey Show was a riot in the late 90s. Game shows, radio, and business ventures. Steve is the jack of all trades. And guess what? He's a mentor too.
When you leave in this campus, it's simple. We done gave you the information. You just got to believe it to be so for yourself.
With the Steve Harvey Foundation, the NAACP Image Awards, and Daytime Emmy Awards, he's got them all. Despite looking easy, success didn't come so easily to Harvey.
Success is hard. If I try to get my millennials to understand, it take a long time to make a lot of money.
He didn't just climb the ladder of success. He took the stairs, the elevator, and probably a few trampolines too. And with a dash of humor and a heap of determination, and a heart full of giving, Steve Harvey showed that you can turn laughter into gold. And our top pick for today's video is the queen of journalism, Gail King. Gail King moved from Ankara, Turkey, starting as a production assistant in Baltimore, and life has never been the same for her since then. Her friendship with Oprah is well known among the masses and led to TV fame, hosting interviews on the CBS This Morning. She's no stranger in the world of hosting. When it comes to personal life, Gail's kept much of it private, which we respect. But here's the tea on Gail. You know that big interview Prince Harry and Meghan Markle did with Oprah Winfrey in 2021? Well, Gail King talked about it on CBS's This Morning. She mentioned private chats between Harry, Meghan, and the royal family. Some folks thought she spilled too much tea, while others said she was just doing her job. But look, in the world of TV and journalism, controversy isn't exactly a rare bird. Gail King's been in the game for a while, covering all sorts of stories and interviews. And let's face it, folks in the media often step into trigger territory. People have different options on how she handled things, and that's just how it goes.